What is going on YouTube? This is Bucklund here, bringing you another Black Ops 2 video. It's a little bit later than I anticipated, so I apologise for that. But this is going to be my first impressions video. I know a lot of people have released theirs already. I know this is probably quite late, but I wanted to make sure I'd prestiged in the game, so I had a decent amount of experience with all the guns, perks, maps and stuff, so I could give a fair opinion of the game, and not one that judged it too harshly or too generously in some cases. So what you're seeing here is actually one of the last games I played before I did Prestige. Apologies for more MTAR gameplay. I have been working on some other guns, but I wanted to just get through this Prestige as quickly as possible, and I didn't even get to play the game too much on double XP weekend. So I have just Prestiged yesterday, which was Tuesday the 21st, I want to say. Might have been the 20th of November. No, was it the 19th? I don't know. Anyway, completely lost my train of thought there. Yes, this is one of the last games I played before I prestiged, and one of my first matches playing multi-team, which I actually really like. I've only played probably about 10-15 games in this playlist at the moment, but from what I have played, I really do enjoy it. But what I am finding with Black Ops 2, and this game mode doesn't help it at all because you've got 3 teams, is when I'm getting into an engagement, I'm often getting shot from 2 angles. I'm often getting shot at by 2 people, and that happens in all Call of Duties, but it seems to be happening to me a lot more in this one. I don't know if that's the map design or what it is. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it is quite frustrating at times. It really is. But yeah, so that's been my one, not criticism of multi-team, because if you put 3 teams in one game, of course you're going to be shot at them by more than 1 people. But I think it was just, it's a little bit frustrating when you want to. Oh, watch this. Nice, I like that. Anyway, it's a little bit frustrating when you're on a sort of score streak and you end up engaging in one person, you get shot at the side, and you don't even get any of the kills, let alone one of them. So I don't know if that is. I think personally it's probably down to map design / spawns. I don't think it's too much of an issue. I'd much rather have that than be spawning in people's sites, or have a very camp friendly map. So I'm not going to complain about it too much, but that is something I've noticed, something you have to learn to adjust to and not get too frustrated with. But yeah, second thoughts are, you die incredibly quickly. Now, my favourite Call of Duty was Black Ops 1, which there was no stopping power and they didn't up the base damage of the guns, so it took 4 or 5 bullets, sometimes even 6 to get a kill, rather than 2, 3, 4 bullets. So you are dying a lot quicker in this game, but I think that combined with the lag compensation, I'm finding it very frustrating. I know people with worse off internet connections are loving it, but that's the way it works out. It's trying to balance it so everyone is on a equal playing field, but that doesn't always seem to be the case to me. I don't know if it's because I'm spoiled. I upgraded to BT Infinity back in the summer, so now I have a pretty decent internet. I think it's something around 30 download and 5 upload, so which is not too bad. I think I'm in average top 20% in the UK, so not outstanding, but nothing to complain about. But people who have slower internet of sort of 5 or 6 down and maybe 0.5 up, seem to be winning gunfights on me that I should be winning. And I know Woody's Gamer Tag brought this up, but it's definitely something I'm noticing. And I don't know if I'm just being a bit petty, moaning when I'm dying, because no one likes to die. But that is one thing I'm saying. I wish there wasn't the lag compensation, but if there wasn't, the people without the decent internet wouldn't find this game entertaining at all. They'd just be respawning, pressing X over and over and over again, and that's not fun. So I can see the logic behind the lag compensation. I just wish there was a better way of doing it. My brother did suggest, he doesn't play Call of Duty, but I was moaning about it, and he said, can they not just put people in rooms, so like different servers? So if you have a download speed of 20 to 30 meg, you go in one room, 30 to 50 meg, you go in one room, like a separate, different server for each. So all the people with 5 down are playing against all the people with 5 down, and there wouldn't be the need for lag compensation because everyone would be playing against each other of similar internets. Now I don't know how the way the game's coded or it works, if that was a possibility or not, but I thought it was a good idea personally, because for me that would solve a lot of issues. At the moment I'm trying to use my search preferences to best. That is working quite well, to be honest. It's much better than when I first started, but it's still not ideal. That search is for people with the best connection to you, which is kind of, I guess, the same sort of internet speed, but it's not, because I'm definitely getting killed by terrible split screeners on terrible internet. But it's probably my bad aim more than anything, so I will try not to moan too much. What else? The game has a huge... what is up with that hunter-killer drone, by the way? Just flying into a tree. But this game has a huge emphasis on objective play, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love it. When I was playing on Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, and my team wasn't going for the objective or anything, it was frustrating and I would get mad. And people are like, oh no, care about my KD, all this, that. Why do you want to win so much? It's just a game, blah de blah. Now they put it in so you get your score streaks primarily by getting the objective, and I love it. I couldn't ask for anything more. So thank you very much, Treyarch, for that. That's perfect. That's brilliant. But what I am noticing as a result is everyone's KD is dropping. Mine's gone from 2.2 something to sitting at 1.7 at the moment, which is actually quite good for people in this game. I think I've seen 2 people higher than that. Haven't been looking at everyone's KD obviously, but most people's are pretty low, and their win-losses are much higher than previous games, apart from the people rage quitting. And you're seeing a lot of big YouTubers moaning about this. Their KDs aren't high. And I think the style of gameplay you're going to be looking for on YouTube isn't going to be your 50-1, your 60-1, your 45-3 or whatever. It's going to be more about 10 caps and 15 defends rather than an obscene number of kills. It is easy to get a lot of kills in this game, but you're going to die as well at the same time. So yeah, I would say, personally, I think they're just moaning too much. A lot of people care about their KD. People rarely ask you, what's your win-loss? They're like, what's your KD? Because it's a much more personal thing, your own skill level, rather than relying on a team. But I like the idea you have to go after the objective now. I really do like that. But that's another thing I've been noticing. Overall, Black Ops 2 I really enjoy. The prestige system really works. I love the way they're doing the camos, that you never lose camo progress. I think that's beautiful. So you know people who have played all the way through the prestiges, and you can see what they've legitimately been getting. Attack insertions are unlocked really late, but I love that they're still in the game. I'll do a guide to ghosting when I can get some gameplay, because as I say, I've only just got to level 55 now. And I'll show you why they can be so useful. But there's no boosting as what I've seen, and this game's working really well for me. I think it's got a massive learning curve. If you go into it trying to play it like any other Call of Duty, you're going to get massively frustrated, as I did the first couple of days of playing. But as you get used to it, it definitely becomes a much more enjoyable game to play, and much more rewarding when you do well. But yeah, as I say, if you're new to getting the game or you haven't played it much, just jump into any game mode that suits your fancy. I would say an objective mode is probably better, because you do get a lot of rewards for going over to the objectives. It doesn't matter if you're getting too many kills or not. And just go after that objective. Try and get your team the win. But yeah, as I say, I'm really impressed with Treyarch. I think there's a patch coming out today, so I'll do a video on that as and when I get the details. Sorry this has been so late coming out, but as I say, I wanted to get the experience on the game before I judged it too harshly. Thank you, Treyarch, for making an objective orientated game mode. I love it. But I have to say, KSG and the B23R probably need to be toned down a bit. They are ridiculously OP. But anyway, this has been Bucklund. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I will be back soon with another video. See you later.